standing while they occupy the chair. We also request you to rise and keep standing while the dignitaries return from the dais. We request everyone to rise and respect for the national anthem when it is played. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I now request you all to kindly rise as the dignitaries are arriving. We are truly blessed to have the divine presence of His Holiness Jagat Guru Shri Shivaratri Deshikendra Mahaswamiji, Jagat Guru Shri Veerasimhasana Mahasamsthana Math, Sutturuk Shri Kshetra, Chancellor, JSS AHER. It's a privilege to have Dr. Pratima Murthy, Director, National Institute of Mental Health and Neurosciences, Bengaluru, as a chief guest for today's event. Today's program is presided over by Dr. C.G. Betsurmat, Executive Secretary, JSS Mahavidyapita. We have amongst us Dr. B. Suresh, Pro-Chancellor, JSS AHER, and Dr. Surinder Singh, Vice Chancellor, JSS AHER, as guests of honor.
We have with us today Dr. B. Manjunatha, Registrar, JSS AHER, Dr. Sudhendra Bhatt, Controller of Examinations, JSS AHER, Dr. H. Basavanagaudappa, Principal, JSS Medical College, Dr. Madhu CP, Medical Superintendent, JSS Hospital, Dr. Prashant M. Vishwanath, Dean, Research, JSS AHER, Dr. Suma, Dr. Mantappa, Dr. Praveen Kulkarni, Vice Principal, JSS Medical College, Mysuru. Thank you. You may please be seated.
At the outset, we offer humble pranams to the lotus feet of His Holiness Jagat Guru Dr. Shri Shivaratri Rajendra Mahaswamiji and seek the blessings of His Holiness Jagat Guru Shri Shivaratri Deshikendra Mahaswamiji. Success doesn't happen overnight. It is a product of long-term diligence and perseverance. Graduation Day signifies the culmination of many years of hard work in the relentless pursuit of knowledge. The knowledge that equips our young graduates to embrace opportunities and take on challenges with insight and purpose. Today is a day of rejoice, a moment of pride and accomplishment. We are here to celebrate the success of graduating batch as they embark on their journey as doctors.
We begin this auspicious ceremony by invoking the blessings of the Lord Almighty with a grateful heart. We invite Ms. Muktaksha Sonkar and Ms. Shrishti Datta to lead us through the invocation.
Lambodara Raktambaradhara Lambodara Raktambaradhara Ambaradishwara Gauri Kumara Lambodara Raktambaradhara Ambaradishwara Gauri Kumara लम्बोदरा सिन्दूरवदनार विन्दसुन्दरा विघ्नोऽन्धकार शरचन्द्राधीर सिन्दूरवदनार विन्दसुन्दरा विघ्नोऽन्धकार शरचन्द्राधीर सरि गम गप गपद सनि द पद सरि सनि द प मगरि सनि स सरि गम गप प गपद सनि द पद सरि सनि नि द प मगरि सनि सरि गम गप प प गपद सनि द पद सरि सनि नि द प मगरि सनि सरि गम गप म गपद सनि द पद सरि ग सरि सरि सनि द पद सरि गम गप गारि नि द गारि सानि द मग प गरि नि द लम्बोदरा रक्ताम्बरधरा अम्बराधीश्वर गौरी कुमारा लम्बोदरा जगन्नाथ विठलन मगनागी द्वापर युगदल्लि जनिषिद सुगुणानि सलहु जगन्नाथ विठलन मगनागी द्वापर युगदल्लि जनिषिद सुगुणानि सलहु सरि गम गप गपद सनि द पद सरि सनि द प मगरि सनि स सरि गम गप प गपद सनि द पद सरि सनि नि द प मगरि सनि सरि गम गप प प गपद सनि द पद सरि सनि नि द प मगरि सनि सरि गम गप म गपद सनि द पद सरि ग सरि सरि सनि द पद सरि गम गम गरि नि द गारि सानि द मग प गरि नि लम्बोदरा रक्ताम्बरधरा अमराधीश्वर गौरी कुमारा लम्बोदरा प्रदक्षिणपुराधीशं वीरसिंहासनाधिपं श्रीवीरशैव विभवम् शिवरात्रीश्वरं भजे प्रदक्षिणपुराधीशं वीरसिंहासनाधिपं श्रीवीरशैव विभवम् शिवरात्रीश्वरं भजे शिवरात्रीश्वरं भजे शिवरात्रीश्वरं भजे
Thank you, Muktakshi and Srishti, for the soulful rendition. I take immense pleasure in requesting our dynamic and ever-approachable principal, Dr. H. Basavanagoudappa, to welcome the gathering.
Good evening to one and all. Dignitaries honored off the dais, invitees, guests, parents, faculty, donors, media persons, and my dear graduates. It's my great honor and privilege to stand before you for the 15th consecutive year on this momentous occasion of Graduation Day celebrations for this Graduates Reception 2023. At the outset, I submit my sincere pranams to the lotus feet of His Holiness Jagadguru, Shivaratri Rajendra Mahaswamiji, the founder president of Mahavidyapita, whose contribution was enormous in establishing the Mahavidyapita and generating so many institutions. We seek the blessings and submit sincere pranams to the lotus feet of His Holiness Jagadguru, Shivaratri Deshikendra Mahaswamiji, the Chancellor of JSS Academy of Higher Education and Research, and the President of JSS Mahavidyapita. The divine blessings and the spiritual guidance of our Holiness is responsible for the accelerated growth of the institution and on behalf of all of you here, I extend a warm welcome and submit our pranams to Swamiji. Dear graduates, today is the moment in your life to decide and to commit to the great and fruitful journey which you are about to embark. Follow your passion, stay true to yourself. You have a choice. You can either be a passive victim of circumstances or you can be the active hero of your own life. Your life should be a beautiful story, and what matters is not the length of it, but the quality and the wealth of it. Respect your parents, teachers, and the people with a less power than you. Lead a respectful and meaningful life. Today we are here to witness 205 graduates who are receiving their graduation certificate after successfully completing their MBBS course and internship. And meritorious students will be decorated with medals and prizes. You will be our ambassador to the world, and your sincerity and behavior and work will be reflected upon the quality of training that you have acquired during your entire stay in this institution. JSS Medical College, an affiliated institute under JSS Academy of Higher Education Research, has made tremendous advancements in its journey of 39 golden years and has become a refined and pioneer institution with the dynamic leadership of our Pro-Chancellor Dr. B. Suresh, and he was the founder Vice Chancellor. His contributions are enormous and responsible for the linear growth of this institution, and I welcome him on behalf of all of you here. With added responsibility and leadership quality of our Vice Chancellor, Dr. Surinder Singh, all the constituent colleges of the Academy have been moving up the ladder in quality and ranking. As a testimony for the high academic standing, the quality output, the JSS Academy has got NAC A+ grade, 34th rank in NIRF, and consistently on the top 50 universities in the last 7 consecutive years. Times Higher Education World Rank has placed the Academy in 351 to 400 world rank band, and QS Asia ranking has awarded the rank of band of 301 to 350 and featured among the top 500 universities in the world. All this is possible because of the committed work by our Pro-Chancellor as well as Vice Chancellor. I take great pleasure in welcoming our Vice Chancellor Dr. Surinder Singh. The person at the helm of affairs in the Mahavidapita, our Executive Secretary, who is going to preside this function, is responsible for enormous contribution for all the growth that is happening here. And when he was the Commissioner of Mysore City Corporation, the Mysore City was awarded as the first cleanest city in the country for 2 consecutive years when he was a commissioner. And he is embarking same influence on making all the JSS institution campuses a smart campus, plastic-free campus, and it gives me great pleasure in welcoming our Executive Secretary and request him to preside over this function. Chief guest for today is Dr. Pratima Murthy. It gives me a great pleasure in welcoming you, madam. And as an astute academician, clinician, philosopher, and a great orator, she is alumni of Bangalore Medical College and NIMHANS. Later on, she was heading as a senior professor in psychiatry and currently the director of a very prestigious National Institute of Eminence, NIMHANS. And she has received several awards, and her work on de-addiction has attracted and contributed a lot to the medical literature as well as a lot of awards that she has received. We are privileged to have you as chief guest today to inspire our graduates, and we wholeheartedly welcome you, madam, for this program. JSS Medical College, which was established in the year 1984, has seen 39 golden years of service, and it has progressed in academic excellence and quality healthcare at an affordable cost. It has highly qualified teaching faculty with a state-of-the-art infrastructure. The skill and simulation lab of international standard is a testimony for that kind of standard or state-of-the-art infrastructure that institution has created with the blessings of Swamiji as well as the approval from the university authorities. We have been able to attract 68 crores of research grants in year 2022, and we have published nearly 500 quality papers in various journals of reputation. And today, we inaugurated another high-end equipment, LCMS. We are thankful to our chief guest and Holiness for having inaugurated that. These are the testimony for having acquired 68 crores grant from DBT, DST, ICMR and so on. And we are thankful to all the faculty and researchers who have been contributing to this. The institution has contributed to the quality healthcare manpower of nearly 5,200 skillfully trained MBBS graduates in the last 39 years, and nearly 2,200 PG qualified personnel in various specialties who are serving in the several parts of the country and abroad. Many of our alumni have attained the greater positions in medical education, institutions, healthcare setups, as well as entrepreneurs. They have made the institution and the organization proud by their dedicated, excellent services. I welcome for this program our other dignitaries here. Dr. Sudhindra Bhatt, our Controller of Examination. Dr. B. Manjunatha, the Registrar. Dr. Prashant Vishwanath, the Dean Research. Dr. C.P. Madhu, the Medical Superintendent and in-charge Director of JSS Hospital. And my Vice Principals, Dr. Suma M.N., Dr. Praveen Kulkarni, and Dr. Mantappa. It gives me great pleasure in welcoming Junior Jagadguru Sri Jayarajendra Mahaswamiji for this program. And I welcome our Vice Chancellor of JSS Science and Technology University, Santosh Kumar. I welcome the Registrar of JSS S&T University. I welcome Madhi Swami, the Joint Director of Technical Division of JSS Mahavidyapita. I welcome our Administrative Officer, Mr. Satish Chandra, and all the non-teaching staff. I welcome all the heads of the institution, heads of the departments, and all the faculty members here. And I also welcome Director of Finance, Putsubappaji. And I welcome Sri S.P. Manjunath, our Secretary, who will be joining this program later. And Sivkumar Swamiji, Secretary 2 of JSS Mahavidyapita. I welcome all the officers of JSS Mahavidyapita, all the officers of JSS Academy of Higher Education Research, heads of the institution of sister concern, and all the teaching and non-teaching staff of medical college and other constituent colleges. Most important persons today are the parents of the graduates and the graduates themselves. Dear parents and guardians who are here today, when we announced this program and we didn't restrict the number of people to accompany the graduates, and we told them you can call as many as you want. When we raised the Google form, and we were surprised to see that many people wanted to bring 10, 15 people to witness this program. Thank you all for joining. You have all come to witness this joyful moment of your son or a daughter receiving the graduation certificate today. And thank you all parents for tolerating us and coping with us, coordinating with us to see the successful day of your ward getting graduated. And of course, I welcome our graduates who are joyful today. And it is your day. Enjoy the event with happiness. Only which happens once in your lifetime. You cannot get this graduation again. And also welcome Dr. Kewade, the principal of JSS JCE, and also Revanna Swami from Mahavidyapita. Most importantly, I welcome the press, the print and visual media to this program and request them to publicize the good work done by this academy and the institution. I wish all the graduates a very great professional life ahead in your future. Be happy, be truthful, and three most important things that you need to carry on, which you might have learned partially during your course. And most important thing, which will avoid all atrocities against doctors, is very tactful communication skill, which is very, very important. You may be an average knowledge skillful individual, but if your tactness of communication is good, you can avoid so many adversities. That is first thing. Commitment to your profession and taking care of your own health, the second one. The third and most important is never forget your roots. Your roots are your parents, your roots are your teachers, and your roots are the institution which has blessed you. Not only our college, wherever you have studied. And wish you all the best for the future endeavors in the personal and professional life. All the best for all the graduates.
Thank you, sir. A leader is the one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. That aptly describes Dr. H. Basavangodappa, who has been the driving force for all our endeavors at JSSMC. We welcome you, sir, for this occasion.
The Hippocratic Oath, composed more than 2400 years ago, is a timeless statement which exemplifies the modern ethical principles of beneficence, non-malfeasance, and confidentiality, while also enshrining other principles such as compassion, humility, integrity, and justice in medical practice. I request Dr. Mamta Yes, Professor and Head, Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology, to administer the Hippocratic Oath to the graduates.
I render my sincere and humble pranams to His Holiness. And I now request all the new graduates to stand up. Please raise your right hand forward and keep it raised till the oath is completed. As I administer the Hippocratic Oath, repeat after me. As a member of the medical profession, I solemnly pledge to dedicate my life to the service of humanity. The health and well-being of my patient will be my first consideration. I will respect the autonomy and dignity of my patient. I will maintain the utmost respect for human life. I will not permit consideration of age, disease or disability, creed, ethnic origin, gender, nationality, political affiliation, race, sexual orientation, social standing or any other factor to intervene between my duty and my patient. I will respect the secrets that are confided in me even after the patient has died. I will practice my profession with conscience and dignity and in accordance with good medical practice. I will foster the honor and noble traditions of the medical profession. I will give to my teachers, colleagues and students the respect and gratitude that is their due. I will share my medical knowledge for the benefit of the patient and the advancement of healthcare. I'll attend to my own health, well-being and abilities in order to provide care of the highest standard. I will not use my medical knowledge to violate human rights and civil liberties, even under threat. I make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honor. Thank you. Please take your seats.
Thank you, Dr. Mamta, for administering the oath. The reward for work well done is the opportunity to do more. It is time to recognize those meritorious students and applaud them for their hard work and dedication. I call upon Dr. Praveen Kulkarni, Professor, Department of Community Medicine, Vice Principal, Paraclinical, to announce the name of the awardees.
Good evening, one and all. JSS Medical College is known for its academic excellence. We bring out highly talented doctors who serve humanity with utmost passion and dedication. Recognizing and honoring the talented students who have performed extraordinarily well in the academic arena with gold medals and cash prizes has been our mantra over years. This achievement of students is a milestone in their academic career. Now I would like to call upon the meritorious students on the stage to receive the gold medals and cash prizes in sequence, and I request His Holiness Mahaswamiji and Honorable Chief Guest Dr. Pratima Murthy to do the honors. First of all, Dr. Chaitali for securing Srimati Ambabai Nanjundaya Memorial Gold Medal for the best outgoing student instituted by Srimati Asha Prasanna Kumar, daughter of Dr. T.B. Basavarajendra, former principal, JSS Medical College, Mysuru, and getting 3 cash prizes for being topper in forensic medicine, ENT, and ophthalmology. Dr. Rohan Karkra for securing Dr. M.K. Meera Gold Medal for topper in pathology, instituted by Dr. M.K. Manjunath, former professor and HOD, Conservative Dentistry and Endodontics, JSS Dental College, Mysuru, and Dr. M.N. Channabasappa Memorial Gold Medal for topper in surgery, instituted by Srimati Vishalakshi Channabasappa, Premier Studio, Mysore, and getting 3 cash prizes for being topper in microbiology, MBBS Phase 2 and MBBS Phase 3 Part 2. Dr. Meghana Arora for securing Sri M.N. Basavarajaya Memorial Gold Medal for topper in General Medicine, instituted by Srimati M.N. Sharda, V.V. Mohalla, Mysuru, and Sri Chintamneni Sarojini Devi Memorial Gold Medal for topper in General Medicine, instituted by Sri Chintamneni Srinivasa Rao, Hyderabad, and 1 cash prize, Sri Vijay Raghavachar and Srimati Satyavati Endowment for topper in General Medicine, cash prize instituted by Srimati Pushpa Iyengar and Srimati Vaidehi, Mysuru. Dr. Anchal Agarwal for securing Srimati T.S. Sarojamma, Sri M.S. Chandrasekharappa Gold Medal for being topper in Community Medicine, instituted by Dr. Smita MC, Associate Professor, Department of Community Medicine, JSS Medical College, and 2 cash prizes for being topper in MBBS Phase 3 Part 1 and Pediatrics. Dr. Reba Anna Matthew for getting Dr. Mannar Krishna Memorial Gold Medal for topper in Anatomy, instituted by Srimati Nagamani, sister of Dr. N.M. Shamasundar, former Professor of Anatomy, JSS Medical College, Mysore. Dr. Anushri Naga for getting Mr. M.D. Chikkavirappa Memorial Gold Medal for being topper in Biochemistry, instituted by Dr. M.N. Suma, Vice Principal and Professor of Biochemistry, JSS Medical College, Mysuru. Dr. Devamshu Sachdeva for getting Dr. D.S. Sivappa Memorial Gold Medal for topper in pharmacology instituted by Srimati Prema Vijayanagar, Bangalore. Dr. Rudrani Mukherjee for getting Srimati Sarojani Siddhappa Manoli Memorial Gold Medal for being topper in obstetrics and gynecology instituted by Dr. Nandish S. Manoli, former professor of OBG, JSS Medical College, Mysuru. Dr. Rimjim Lahoti for getting Dr. Sumana S. Rao Gold Medal Award for the best student in psychiatry instituted by Dr. T.S. Satyanarayana Rao, Dr. Vasumati S. Rao and Dr. Suman S. Rao, Mysuru. Dr. Pujita R for getting 2 cash prizes for being topper in physiology and MBBS phase 1. Dr. Sakshi R Pandit T for getting cash prize for being topper in community medicine. We thank all our donors.
Thank you all. We deem it a privilege to have Dr. Pratima Murthy, Director, National Institute of Mental Health and Neurosciences, Bengaluru, as chief guest for today's function. It's an honor to introduce our esteemed chief guest who has over 3 decades of experience in the field of mental health. Madam is an alumnus of Bangalore Medical College and has completed her post-graduation in psychiatry from NIMANS and holds a diploma in psychological medicine from the University of Manchester, UK. She's also a fellow of Royal College of Physicians. Madam is instrumental in building up and expanding the services for addiction management by developing workplace interventions for drug use prevention and by initiating several courses and involving herself in research and policy making in the said field. Madam has to her credit about 40 research projects and over 250 peer-reviewed publications and has guided more than 50 dissertations of postgraduate and doctoral students. Through her work on the human rights of persons with mental illness, she has contributed significantly to psychiatric hospital reform and the programmatic expansion of mental health care in the country. Madam has supported institutional mental health care for women through her association with National Commission for Women. As the head of Forensic Psychiatric Services, she is instrumental in improving mental health care in prison and other custodial settings. Madam is also the recipient of numerous awards, including the WHO Regional Director's Special Appreciation Award 2021 for promoting tobacco cessation and control. She was also awarded the Raja Ramanna Award for outstanding contribution to science and society from Government of Karnataka in 2019. She has been a consultant for several international organizations, including the WHO, the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, and the International Labour Organization. She has also been a member of many task forces at the national level. It's indeed a privilege to have Dr. Pratima Murthy as chief guest for Graduate Reception 2023. And may I now request Madam to kindly address the august gathering.
A very warm good afternoon. It's really warm, isn't it, in many ways? Yes. A much revered Holiness Sri Shivaratri Deshikendra Swamiji, the Pro-Chancellor, Dr. B. Suresh, the Vice-Chancellor, Dr. Surinder Singh, Executive Secretary, Dr. Betsurmat, the respected Principal, Dr. Baswana Gaudappa, the various Vice Principals. I didn't realize that a college could have 3 vice principals. That's really something that I discovered today. The registrar, the controller of examinations, the deans, the associate deans, all the heads of institutions from other sister institutions, distinguished faculty members, staff, parents, guests, media, and importantly, most importantly, dear graduates. It's amazing how many times you get, applause when you say graduates. I'm going to count that, okay? So it's indeed an honor for me to be amongst you today as the chief guest for this graduation ceremony of the JSS Medical College. It's wonderful hearing about the achievements of the college, and over the last 4 decades, the fact that the college has been imparting quality medical education of a very high standard. I'm glad that the college follows a mantra, and I hope by now all of you know what the mantra stands for. Yeah? I just saw it on display in front of your college. I'm sure you walk by it every day. Stands for medical care with compassion. Your principal also mentioned good communication. Academic excellence, the A. The N for nurturing quality, and I think care is simply incomplete if you don't have good quality of care. The T for technology-driven education, and that is such a topical thing that I have to talk about it in more detail. And of course, research and innovation and be achievers of lifelong learning and continuous learning. If one simply follows the principle of what this mantra stands for, I am sure everyone who passes through the portals of this hallowed institution will be successful, sought after by everyone, and be a satisfied professional in whatever subsequent work that all of you may do. And today, it is the graduating students who will internalize this mantra as you stand on the threshold of successful completion of your medical course and internship and earn your degree. Today, you will receive the passport. Mind you, it's only the passport. The visas are yet to come. So you'll receive the passport to discover the numerous opportunities and challenges that await you in the real world, including, of course, internship. So hearty congratulations to all of you on this very important milestone that you have achieved. They say it takes a village to raise a child. Don't you think and wonder what it takes to make one medical doctor? Just think about it for a moment. While you undoubtedly feel exhilarated at this accomplishment that you have made, spend a moment to express your gratitude to every single person who has made this journey possible for you. So spend a moment of introspection and express your gratitude to everyone who has seen you on this path that you have taken. And they have supported, they have sacrificed, they have given you advice, sometimes sought and sometimes maybe not solicited, encouragement, mentoring, inspiration, and maybe even perspiration, and simply joy in sharing your success. So all the graduates, give a hand to everybody who you think has contributed to your journey. And outstanding among the persons who have contributed to this journey are all the parents of the graduating students. Their sense of fulfillment and joy was really evident today, where they broke all the rules and didn't allow the photographs to be taken because of the significant amount of enthusiasm of getting all the pictures possible of their daughters or sons. Nevertheless, I'm sure they feel a sense of great fulfillment and joy as they saw and see their daughter, son, brother, sister, grandchild, niece, nephew, ward graduate today. You also, parents and guardians, really deserve the congratulations for being a part of the creation of this doctor in your family. I'm sure these new graduates have made you proud through their achievement and their sense of purpose and their mission, not only to succeed, but also to serve, as they took the Hippocratic oath. For the new graduates, I think it's very important to realize that along with the incredible privilege that you've earned today, you also need to enter this noble profession. You have made a commitment to serve humanity along with the mantra, discipline. D for dedication, I for integrity, C for compassion and good communication, I for informed practice. Remember, your practice always needs to continually be informed, and you have to make sure your information is updated. What you have studied now will stay with you, but you need much, much more information updates as you proceed in life. And certainly if you don't do that, your learning will stop. The L, love for your human beings, and being inspiring role models for others in society. And P for professionalism, N for nurturing qualities that you need to develop, and E for maintaining the highest ethical standards in any form of practice of any form of medicine. Why did I mention L and love? It was Albert Einstein who said, "Nothing truly valuable arises simply from ambition or from a mere sense of duty. It stems rather from love and devotion towards men and towards objective things." So if you love what you do, have love and compassion for your patients, you will certainly be a good doctor. And of course, I don't think you're called the COVID batch anymore, right? I finished all the convocations for the COVID batches. Even in spite of that, I'm sure you've realized during the COVID pandemic what it truly means to be selfless and to be empathetic. I hope these qualities will always remain with you. Remember, you've just taken the Hippocratic oath, which remains relevant after more than 2 millennia, and which always puts the patient first. And the fact, again, your principal mentioned, take care of yourself, because it's only when you take care of yourself you can take care of your patients. You took the Hippocratic oath, which also says that, so remember to put the patient first. Swami Brahmeshananda of the Ramakrishna Mission, himself both a monk and a doctor, mentions in his book that he considers 3 professions, which are the most noble professions. Not that the other professions are not. So if there are any lawyers, policemen, etc. in the audience, forgive me. But the 3 most noble professions that he talks about are the ones which give 3 gifts. One is the gift of health, or the Arogya Dhana, the gift of learning, or the Vidya Dhana, and spiritual knowledge, which is the Jnana Dhana. Today is a unique confluence of all those who provide all these 3 jnanas. The doctors and the going to be doctors, the teachers in the audience, and the spiritual gurus as well. A word of appreciation for the teachers. Those of you in the audience, I'm sure you've provided a great amount of inspiration to your wards, to all the young graduates, showed them the path during very difficult times, and provided the support and mentorship to help them traverse and reach where they have reached today. A big shout out to all your teachers. All of us revere our teachers, so it was great to see an award being instituted in the name of Dr. T.B. Basvarajendra. I was also talking to Swamiji about Dr. S.M. Channabasavana, who was my first teacher. So it's very important to acknowledge our gurus and teachers on this particular occasion. And of course, our spiritual gurus who make us rooted to our culture, to help us build resilience and a sense of purpose and meaning in both good as well as in difficult times. My salutations to all the spiritual gurus in the audience. I earlier mentioned that you've only got your passport and that it's only the beginning of your voyage into the world of medicine. You will still need visas for many journeys ahead. I'm probably talking about passport and visa because I'm also preoccupied with still not getting a visa for a travel I have to do on Monday. So like the Boy Scouts motto, and this scarf reminded me of the Boy Scouts and the Girl Guides, be prepared to chart your path, to plan your journey, to make tough choices, to meet up with the challenges. And that is what good training should help you do. And I'm sure the training at JSS Medical College has provided you with the knowledge and skills to get these visas in whatever you may do in future. Remember, you can be a success if you stop with your MBBS degree and you go out and do practice. You can be a success if you specialize in various other forms of medicine. The most important thing is to nurture the values and to update your knowledge in whatever field that you will pursue. That brings me to the excitement of modern medicine in general and the brain and mind sciences in particular. In medicine, there has been enormous transformation in the organizational paradigm. There have been transitions from organization-centric to disease-centric and now to patient-centric care. Thus, we've always been seeking to balance the larger public good as well as seize opportunities for personalized medicine. Both the former and the latter, that is, public health as well as personalized medicine, have become possible because of technological evolution or possibly technological revolution. From the explosion of mobile technology, nanotechnology, molecular medicine, biosensors, actuators, healthcare Internet of Things, smart systems, knowledge representation, big data analytics, artificial intelligence, autonomous systems, cloud enabling, cognitive and edge computing, all these revolutions have also influenced medicine in one or the other way. While on one hand, We are constantly being bombarded. I think you're enjoying looking at yourselves, right? On the screen. I was wondering what it was. It certainly wasn't me. So I think every time you get a glimpse of yourself, you know, you kind of feel like waving out to yourself, right? So while on the one hand we are bombarded with new technology and its applications, on the other, we are also speaking increasingly of evidence-based medicine. The ecosystem of medicine has also expanded to become what we now know as holistic medicine, which looks not just at physical, but also emotional and mental, spiritual, as well as social wellness. And it's the paradigm is shifted from only looking at illness to wellness as well as illness. The earlier objective of bench to bedside and bedside to bench have now expanded to bedside to community and even bench to community, as was evident in vaccine development during COVID. In addition, there are constant attempts to move to a more exact and scientific approach to medicine through genomics, epigenomics, proteomics, metabolomics, pharmacomes, transcriptomes, and now behaviorames. All these, it's interesting how they end with "ome." So maybe we need to look at what we can contribute as a country to many of these "omes" as well. And all these are likely to move us in the direction of what we call 5P medicine or precision medicine, which is personalized, preventive, predictive, and participative. So all of us are going to move surely in that direction. So we need to both look at public health as well as personalized medicine. Advantages in digital technology has also led to many digital tools, including mobile apps, active and passive sensors, robotics, that could improve both disease as well as health conditions. This has led to a great interest in digital therapeutics, wearables, apps connected to smartphones, virtual assistants in home care, and various telemedicine breakthrough. Nowadays, on your smartwatch, you can possibly detect atrial fibrillation and make sure you get immediate care. So you're going to practice in an era where your patients will know a lot about these technological devices. So you need to be not just knowing about them, but also know about the opportunities and risks with such devices. The desire to understand the greatest enigma of all health and disease, which is the mind and the brain, has been the driving force for many scientific endeavors, leading to the development of theories and experiments aimed at explaining the mechanics of the human brain and of being human. Human thoughts, feelings, and behaviors are rooted in the brain, where a complex network of cells receives information both from the internal world and the outer environment, transforms the information into experience of ourselves and of the world around us and our relationship with this world. The brain's action underlie all of our life, our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. The explanations we create and the way we process information have a huge effect on our mood and behavior. Why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because there is no health without mental health. As doctors, you need to look at physical and mental health in an integrated fashion. And of course, being a psychiatrist and director of NIMHANS, I do hope that some of you will develop an interest in psychiatry and the neurosciences and possibly come to NIMHANS for your post-graduation. For that, you have to work hard all over again. We're now beginning to understand how abnormalities in the nervous transmission through synapses can affect diseases from autism to schizophrenia, how levels of different neurotransmitters can affect our mood, anxiety, aggression, and even love and commitment. Neuroscience has now become the most exciting area of science, which encompasses medicine, psychology, psychiatry, biology, biochemistry, endocrinology, and rests on behavioral physiology, chemistry, physics, and mathematics. Why am I telling you this? Both technological revolution and the fact that there are so many disciplines will necessitate you to work in a team to provide the best care for your patients and to translate modern knowledge into improved care for diagnosis and for treatment. So our fields are being continuously bombarded with innovations and technology, changing so rapidly, probably changes more rapidly than fashion does, that unless we constantly update our knowledge and skills, we cannot be relevant in this ever-changing world. But there is a French saying, plus de change, rien de change. The more we change, the lack of change. The more things change, the more they remain constant. While we are teaching bots to be empathetic, we ourselves need to be empathetic doctors and should not lose sight of our compassion, empathy. Shortcuts, incentives, and opportunities should not at any point compromise our integrity and our professionalism. India is making huge strides in healthcare, undoubtedly, but we still have miles to go and millions to reach. It becomes each of our duties to make sure we reach quality healthcare to the last individual in the country and our healing touch to all citizens at the same time, and not lose sight of the ethical, human, psychological, and spiritual aspects of our profession. You, my young friends, are the future of healthcare, although you might not have realized this in the excitement of things, including projection of your own images. But let me tell you, the journey ahead is going to be a challenge. There'll be lots of challenges and obstacles that will test your patience, skills, and fortitude. To keep yourselves healthy, make sure you have some other forms of recreation. Make sure you keep your friends. Make sure you reach out when you are in distress. And I'm sure your teachers here, your mentors here will be willing to lend you that help whenever you need that, and that your training at JSS will have equipped you to handle any necessary hurdles and to improve your knowledge and skills. Finally, the aims and goals of the medical profession are primarily two: service, building one's character. The money, the name, the fame, the prestige, and the position, they will come eventually. I am not saying this, it was Swami Vivekananda who said this. In the world, take always the position of the giver. Give everything and look for no return. Give love, give help, give service, give any little thing that you can. I was having a chat with Madam, the lady sitting in front, and Madam, you said that you've given very little in terms of your contribution, but everything that we give in a true sense of giving is something that will eventually plow back. And therefore, we need good role models in society. We need to take care of not just society's physical health, but as doctors, also be role models for the ethical health of society. As you leave this institution and enter the real world, remember the wonderful memories that you had here, the wonderful memories of your convocation, but also remember that learning is lifelong. Keep updating your knowledge and skills to stay relevant in whichever field you're working in, and never forget the core values that we all kept emphasizing today: empathy, integrity, and professionalism. In conclusion, let me again congratulate each and every one of you. There were a few who won prizes, but everybody must be congratulated today. All the best in your future endeavors, and may you bring hope and healing to those in need and continue to make a positive impact on society. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. That was indeed an inspirational and thought-provoking talk and wonderful words of wisdom and encouragement. We request His Holiness Swamiji to felicitate our chief guest, Dr. Pratima Murthy. College Magazine is a wonderful platform for both students and teachers to exhibit their talents as storytellers, poets, artists, and so on. True to its name, Samarthya, the college magazine of JSS Medical College is aimed at unleashing capabilities and encouraging creativity. I request Dr. C.G. Betsurmat, Executive Secretary, JSS Mahavidyapita, to release the college magazine. I request Dr. Tejashri, Professor and HOD, Department of Microbiology, Chairperson of Magazine and Literary Committee, along with her team, to kindly do the honors.
Thank you all. Teaching and research are considered two sides of the same coin. It's said that he who doesn't research has nothing to teach. I request Dr. Sunil Kumar S., Professor and Head, Department of Cardiology, to announce the names of the faculty who have aced in the field of teaching and research.
So, good evening to one and all, and I'm very happy, delighted, and privileged to announce the faculty awards. So, as said, no, the academic institution is not only going to give a priority for teaching and education, but the research is considered as one of the integral part of it, because the education and the research, they go hand in hand and they are inseparable actually. So, JSS Medical College, JSS AHER, believes in nurturing academic excellence by recognizing the best teachers across the phases of MBBS program, so that they are going to flourish and be the role models in teaching and learning process. In a similar way, the JSS Medical College and JSS AHER also recognizes the faculties who have contributed to the research arena through their quality publications as well as the highest number of citations. So coming to the first category of the Best Teachers Award for the year 2022, I request our Honorable Pro-Chancellor Dr. B. Suresh and Dr. H. Baswanagodappa, our beloved Principal, Professor of Medicine, Dean Faculty of Medicine, JSS Medical College, to go away the awards. So in MBBS Phase 1, the Best Teacher Award goes to Dr. Hema Malini, Associate Professor, Department of Medicine, JSS Medical College and Hospital. So hearty congratulations, madam. So coming to the MBBS Phase 2, the Best Teachers Award goes to Dr. Smita Rani, Associate Professor, Department of Forensic Medicine, JSS Medical College, Mysore. Congratulations, madam. So coming to the MBBS Phase 3 Part 1, the Best Teachers Award for the year 2022 goes to Dr. Bindu Malini M, Assistant Professor, Department of Ophthalmology, JSS Medical College, Mysore. Congratulations, madam. Now coming to MBBS Phase 3 Part 2, the Best Teachers Award in the year 2022 goes to Dr. Mantapa M, our Vice Principal Clinical and Professor of Medicine, JSS Medical College. So congratulations, sir. Now, coming to MBBS Phase 3 Part 2, the Best Teachers Award for the year 2022, Surgery and Allied Subjects, goes to Dr. Girish Kumar NM, Assistant Professor, Department of General Surgery, JSS Medical College. Thank you, sirs, for giving the honors. So now coming to the second category, so we have awards for the research excellence actually. So I request Dr. Surinder Singh, our Honorable Vice Chancellor, JSS AHER, and Dr. Prashant Vishnath, Dean Academics, JSS AHER, to give away the awards, Dean Research, to give away the awards. So now coming to the So first award in this particular category is the Professor Y.T. Tatachari Endowment Award, so which is instituted by Brahmara test of Y.T. and Madhuri Tatachari, so which is usually given to the faculty with the best research that has been identified in a particular year. So for the year 2022, for the best research publication, this award goes to Mr. Chinnappa A.U., Research Scholar, Department of Biochemistry, JSS Medical College, Mysore. So our heartfelt thanks to Mrs. Madhuri Tatachari, who has instituted this award, so that it's going to enable us to identify who has done the best research, and this could be an inspiration for the new graduates who are sitting here actually. Okay, now coming to the Research Excellence Award for the highest number of publications. So it is none other than Dr. P.A. Mahesh, who is Professor, Department of Respiratory Medicine, JSS Medical College, Mysore. Congratulations, sir. So now we have a Research Excellence Award for the highest number of citations or the attractive citations, and for the year 2022 goes to Dr. Akila Prashant, Professor and Head, Department of Biochemistry, JSS Medical College, Mysore. So congratulations, madam. Again, congratulations to all the faculties who are received the awards today, and a big round of applause for everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Patience, persistence, and perspiration make an unbeatable combination for success. After all these years of hard work, the moment is finally here. It's time to bask in the glory of your accomplishment as you receive your graduation certificates. I invite Dr. Shiv Prakash, Associate Professor, Department of Anatomy, to announce the names of the graduates.
Thank you, madam. I request His Holiness Swamiji and our chief guest to present the graduation certificates. And I also request our principal, BG sir, to join them. Dr. Ayushi Sharma. Dr. Abuel Saharana Mondal. Dr. Achala R. Dr. Adi Yuga S. Dr. Aditi Sajjapuram. Dr. Aditi Singh. Dr. Aditya V. Boni. Dr. Advaita Venkateshwaran. Dr. Adyasha Abhilasha. Dr. Afsal S. Kadar. Dr. Ahan Dikshit. Dr. Aindri Arvind K. Dr. Aishwarya L. Dr. Aishwarya P. Dr. Aishwarya Sagar. Dr. Akanshit Sau. Dr. Akil Sham. Dr. Akila Anireddy. Dr. Akhilesh J. Dr. Akriti Agarwal. Wait. Dr. Alan Sanjay Tirutil. Dr. Aman Agarwal. Dr. Aman Raj. Dr. Amarendra Kumar. Dr. Amruta Ajay. Dr. Anaga Rajkumar. Dr. Anamitra Goshal. Dr. Ananya Shreya. Dr. Ananya Yashwant. Dr. Anirudh H. Dr. Anish Agarwal. Dr. Anjali Yadav. Dr. Ankisha Gupta. Dr. Ankita Drolia. Thank you, ma'am. I now request Dr. Rashmi Mahale, Associate Professor of Microbiology, to announce the names of graduates.
Thank you, Dr. Shiv Prakash. Now I request Dr. G.C. Betsurmat, Executive Secretary, JSS Mahavidyapita, and Dr. H. Baswan Gaudappa, Principal, JSS Medical College, to present the graduation certificates. Dr. Anne Rufus, Dr. Anne Maria Jyotichen, Dr. Anshul Chauhan, Dr. Anubhav Gupta, Dr. Anupama Palakshaya, Dr. Anusha Gadia, Dr. Anusha Garg, Dr. Anvita A, Dr. Aradhya M. Gowda, Dr. Aarti Krishna S, Dr. Ardra Sudesh, Dr. Ardra Sundar, Dr. Arif Jaslin, Dr. Arpita Kumari, Dr. Arun E.N., Dr. Vidya Bala Anisha, Dr. Atik Patil, Dr. Atira Pankaj, Dr. Atmika Ani Reddy, Dr. Ayushi Singh Kavia, Dr. Vaishnavi Patro, Dr. Bhavishyata Sahani, Dr. Charan N, Dr. Cherukuri Chandra Srilekha, now I request Dr. Ashok P, Assistant Professor, Department of General Medicine, to continue with the announcement.
Thank you, sirs. Thank you, madam. Now, I would like to call upon our Pro-Chancellor, Dr. B. Suresha, and Dr. C.P. Madhu, Medical Superintendent, JSS Hospital, to do the honors. Dr. David Ninan Kurian, Dr. Dikshita G.A., Dr. Devan Gana S. Pradeep, Dr. Diksha Goswami, Dr. Divya Rawat, Dr. Divyang Pradhan, Dr. Dia Syan, Dr. Drishya Kandambet, Dr. Durga Mohan, Dr. Gali Leela Madhuri, Dr. Gauri A. Nair, Dr. Gayatri Jayan, Dr. Gayatri Suresh Kumar Nair, Dr. Gayatri M, Dr. Gulla Tanvita, Dr. Gopal Bagga, Dr. Aripriya T.S., Dr. Ayman Patel, Dr. Isita Chatterjee, Dr. J. Gori, Dr. Jeevan S., Dr. Jivika K. Gowda, Dr. Jia Abraham, Dr. Kanishka Chamadia, Dr. Kapa Aishwarya, Dr. Kartikeya Upadhyay, Dr. Kaushik Edu, Dr. Kavya Nambiar, Dr. Kirtana H.G. Dr. Kokula Deyachandra T.C. Dr. Kolliparthi Yashwant Sai. Dr. Kanchanjan Ronshan Singh. Dr. Krishna Banafar. Thank you, sirs, for doing the honors. Now, I would like to call upon Dr. Preeti SP, Associate Professor, Department of General Surgery, to do the honors. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ashok. May I now request our Vice Chancellor, Dr. Surinder Singh, to kindly distribute certificates to the new graduates. May I also request our Vice Principal, Dr. Sumar, to kindly join him. Dr. Krishna S. Nair. Dr. Kritika HR. Dr. Lakshmi Samyukta N. Warrior. Dr. Lokesh Mevara. Dr. Mas Khan. Dr. Mahim Singhal. Dr. Manas Babu. Dr. Manish Kumar. Dr. Manisha. Dr. Manmohan Yash Mahajan. Dr. Mohammad Faisal Anjum. Dr. Meda Bhatt. Dr. Meda Mehla. Dr. Meda Singhal. Dr. Mehak. Dr. Mehak Gera. Dr. Merin James. Dr. Minal Agarwal. Dr. Mohammad Hisham Shahul. Dr. Mohan Gaurav Prem. Dr. Mohit. Dr. Maulya N. Gowda. Dr. Mrinal Chaudhary. Dr. Mrinalika Raj. Dr. Mohammad Mon Yu, Dr. Namita A, Dr. N.S. Surya Teja, Dr. Neha Raj, Dr. Neha Rex, Dr. Neville Matthews, Dr. Niharika KB, Dr. Nikita George, Dr. Niranjana K, Dr. Nishmita Biju. Thank you, Dr. Surinder Singh and Dr. Suma for doing the honors. May I now request Dr. Vikram Patil, Associate Professor of Radiology, to continue with the list. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Preeti. May I now request Dr. B. Manjunatha, the Registrar of JSS EHR, to continue to do the honors. Dr. Nitika, Dr. Nivedya Krishnan C, Dr. Palak Agarwal, Dr. Palwadi Purnima Subhashini, Dr. Pankaj Kalra, Dr. Paramdeep Singh Aluwalia, Dr. Parth Garg, Dr. Pooja Pallavi, Dr. Pranav Prabhu, Dr. Pranav Singh, Dr. Preeti Banwal, Dr. Priyansha Rani, Dr. Pulosto Gangopadhyay, Dr. Rajendra DG, Dr. Rao Sudipta Chetan, Dr. Ritu Arora, Dr. Riya Jain, Dr. Rupu Kumar B, Dr. Roshna S. Robin, Dr. Sachin Nagesh Mavinhalli, Dr. Sahaj, Dr. Sanjay Jayachandran, Dr. Saranshi Nagpal, Dr. Sarthak Kataria, Dr. Soumya Raj, Dr. Shoporno De, Dr. Shailesh Agarwal, Dr. Sharda Sur Roy, Dr. Shashank Chamalpati, Dr. Shashank K, Dr. Shashil P, Dr. Sharin Alex, thank you, sir. I now call upon Dr. Adarsh, Department of Orthopedics, to continue with the list.
Thank you, Dr. Vikram Patil. I request Dr. Sudhindra Bhatt, Controller of Examination, JSS AHER, and Dr. Mantappa, Vice Principal, JSS Hospital, Clinical, to hand over the certificates. Dr. Shika Agarwal, Dr. Shivaleela, Dr. Shivani S, Dr. Shivika Gupta, Dr. Shraddha Prakash, Dr. Shrey Kansal, Dr. Shreya Mittal, Dr. Shubham Agarwal, Dr. Shubham Gupta, Dr. Shubham Tyagi, Dr. Siddhant Srivastava, Dr. Siddhant Chauhan, Dr. Sivaram Krishnan, Dr. Snidasha Sajeev, Dr. Saurav Tapadar, Dr. Soyal BR, Dr. Shrishita CM, Dr. Suhas D, Dr. Suhas S, Dr. Sukrit Tapar, Dr. Sumeda Kasarla, Dr. Swati Krishnan KM, Dr. Tanmay, Dr. Tanuja KN, Dr. Tanuja Kilaru, Dr. Vaishali, Dr. Vartika Kaushik, Dr. Vibha Mandayam, Dr. Vidya Vinod Kumar, Dr. Vikas Chaudhary, Dr. Vishal Nagar, Dr. Vrishti Gupta, Dr. Vaisak J, Dr. Ash Banka. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. A memorable and momentous day draws to an end. Now I welcome our beloved Vice Principal, Dr. Suma, to propose the vote of thanks.
We request the graduates and parents to kindly be seated.
Good evening, everyone. As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live with them. Yes, as you all step into a new professional role as doctors, it's important that you truly remain connected and uphold Hippocratic's dictum that medicine is nothing without love of humanity. With this, I, on behalf of entire organization JSS Academy of Higher Education and Research and JSS Medical College, deem it a privilege to extend a hearty vote of thanks on this wonderful occasion. My words are not enough to express our reverence and deep sense of gratitude to our Chancellor, His Holiness Jagadguru Sri Shivaratri Deshikendra Mahaswamiji, for gracing this graduate's reception with his divine presence. Your benevolence and blessings are the foundation on which this institution stands. Thank you and pranam Swamiji. I thank Junior Swamiji, Sri Rajendra Swamiji, for blessing us with your presence here. Thank you, Swamiji. A special thanks to Dr. Pratima Murthy, Director, National Institute of Mental Health Neurosciences, Bengaluru, for accepting our invitation and for being here with us today. Madam, your thoughts are truly inspired for our young graduates. Thank you, Madam. With deep sense of gratitude, I express my heartfelt thanks to Dr. C.G. Betsurmat, Executive Secretary, JSS Mahavidyapita, for presiding over this function. Thank you, sir. We are very grateful to our eminent leaders, Dr. B. Suresh, our Pro-Chancellor, and Dr. Surinder Singh, Vice Chancellor. With their strong vision and mission, our young graduates have emerged with flying colors. Thank you both, sir. I thank Sri Shivkumar Swami, Secretary too, and Sri Putta Basappa and Sri Revana Swami of JSS Mahavidyapita for gracing this occasion. My heartfelt thanks to Dr. Manjunatha, Registrar JSS AHER, for providing unstinted support and guidance in all our activities. Thank you, sir. I thank our Vice Chancellor of JSS Science and Technology University, Sri Santosh Kumar, Sri Mahadev Swami, Joint Director, and Sri Kivide, Principal of SJCE, and Registrar Dr. Dhanraj for gracing this occasion. Thank you all, sir. I owe a special gratitude to Controller of Examination, Dr. Sudhindra Bhatt, for his constant help and guidance in the success of all our graduates and success of our academic programs. Thank you, sir. I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our Dean Research, Dr. Prashant Vishwanath, for extending his wholehearted support in all our research endeavors. Thank you, Dr. Prashant. A very special thanks to our beloved Principal, Dr. H. Basavanagodappa, for his stewardship, Herculean support, vision, and commitment. Thank you for being inspiration to all of us, sir. We are much obliged to Dr. Madhu CP, Director and Medical Superintendent, JSS Hospital, for adding meaning to this event by your presence. Thank you, sir. I thank Dr. Praveen, Dr. Mantappa for being together in every step in organizing today's event. Wholehearted thanks to both of them. I am also grateful and extend my special thanks to all the officials of JSS Mahavidyapita and JSS sister concerned institutions for being with us today. Thank you all. I express my sincere gratitude to all the principals and staff of constituent colleges, officers of the university, JSS Academy of Higher Education and Research, for making your presence in spite of your busy schedule. Thank you all. I take this opportunity to place on record my hearty thanks to all the teaching staff who always put in lot of effort and love in molding these young graduates to become not only doctors but wonderful human beings. Thank you all teachers of JSS Medical College. Well, an event of this dimension cannot happen overnight. The wheel starts rolling weeks in advance. We have been fortunate enough to have a motivated and dedicated team headed by Sri Satish Chandra, Administrative Officer, an able and efficient Administrative Officer. I thank him and all the teaching staff who willfully accepted the responsibility, and backed by efficient ministerial and non-teaching staff of JSS Medical College in making this function a resounding success. I record deep sense of appreciation to each one of them. Dear parents, it's an emotional moment, not only for you, but also for us. So, if your child has achieved this milestone and graduated, you have every reason to be ecstatic and happy. We congratulate and thank you for believing in us, and we are as proud as you are for today's success of your children. I request everyone to give a big round of applause to all parents. In the race to the top, we often forget about the milestones along the way. Dear young graduates, I want all of you to stop and take a minute to enjoy this celebration. Each one of you is a star in the making. Congratulations and shine on. It has been an honor for us to see all of you develop into the individuals that you are today. Remember, you are a part of magnificent legacy of JSS institutions as you enter the outside world. And the onus lies on you to raise the flag even higher and higher. Thank you for being worthy students of JSS. And I congratulate each one of you. I also thank the press and media for their excellent coverage and encouragement to our program. Once again, thank you all who have assembled here and being with us this evening. It's been a great pleasure. On a final note, take pride in how far you have come, have faith in how far you can go, but don't forget to enjoy the journey and thank people who have made difference in your lives. Thank you one and all. Thank you.
We acknowledge and thank you for your presence, Suma ma'am, and your constant support and encouragement. Thank you, ma'am.
As a mark of loyalty and reverence, I request everyone to rise in respect for the national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंग विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
We request the audience to rise as the dignitaries are leaving the venue. Kindly note, this will be followed by the cultural event. We'll begin it shortly. Kindly note, graduates, parents, and invitees, we'll begin our cultural program shortly, so please stay back for the same. And after the cultural program, dinner has been hosted at the JSS guest house basement. Thank you. Please stay with us for the cultural program.